This is an overview of the features found in the Flight Tax System's fractional owner version of the software. The fractional version is software specifically designed for tax reporting of fractional aircraft ownership. Setup is by Fractional Management Company, and the flight input screen will list all of the available aircraft in your fleet of aircraft. This allows you to select or substitute aircraft no matter which aircraft actually provided transportation. The default aircraft is your program aircraft. The system prepares CIFL, cost disallowance, and primary purpose reports. Cost center reporting allows you to assign aircraft costs to departments, divisions, or projects. There are no date restrictions. You can enter last year's flights as well as this year's flights. It is an internet-based software, meaning you can enter flight information anywhere you have internet access. Aviation accountants keep the software current and relevant, and updates are added automatically. Here is the flight input screen. This is where we enter the date of the flight, the city that we departed from, and the airport at which we arrived. And then you can see the drop-down that lists all of the aircraft, in this case in the NetJet's fleet. So this would assume this aircraft owner, fractional owner, had a membership in NetJets, and all of these aircraft are technically available to that owner. And no matter which aircraft taxis up to the ramp to provide the transportation that day, we have the correct setup for reporting CIFL and cost disallowance. Once the flight is input, it is recorded into the flight log. This is where each flight is listed in sequence by flight number, leg number, and the airports and the passenger category. In addition, we list the airport of departure and arrival, and we input the purpose of the flight, which is an IRS requirement. You'll notice the green and white lights down the left-hand column. This is an internal test of completeness of documentation of each flight. When you have a green light on a leg, that means all of the information necessary for the tax reporting has been assigned to that leg. If there's a red light, it means we're missing information, like perhaps a passenger name was omitted or the purpose of a flight wasn't entered. And it makes it easy for someone to review the flights quickly and determine that all of the information is complete and therefore ready to print reports that can be used for preparing the tax returns. After the flight log flight is entered, then we assign the employees and their guests to the flight, and we determine if they are on the aircraft for business, non-business, or entertainment purposes. Here's where we list all of the potential passengers and employees and their spouses and family members that can be on a flight. We like to set all of those up in advance if we can, but we can also add new employees or new guests on the fly. We assign whether they are on board for the flight or have simply invited other people to join that flight. And if there was a reimbursement from an employee or a passenger, it can be listed and inputted in this field. Here we have assigned one passenger to that aircraft. In this case, we're calling him Howard Boss, and he is on the aircraft for business purposes in this example. Here are some of the reports that we get from the fractional owner version of Flight Tax Systems. Here is the CIFL report. Those are the running CIFL totals for the various types of CIFL calculations. Footnotes explain the CIFL reporting rules, and they are further explained in the index on the left-hand side. Finally, we have the CIFL year-to-date summary, and when we get to the end of the year, these amounts will be the amounts that are transferred and applied to the employees' W-2s or 1099s. Here is the entertainment cost disallowance report for fractional owners, and it calculates the entertainment disallowance percentage under all four methods that the IRS allows us to use. We can use the method that provides the best results. That means the least and lowest tax consequences for use of the aircraft. Here is the IRS auditor report. This report is designed to include all of the information that an IRS agent could possibly request or that we are required to provide in the event of an audit. It also summarizes the entertainment cost disallowance calculations and the CIFL information at the bottom of the report. The annual subscription to the Flight Tax Systems fractional system is $19.95. That provides 12 months of program access, and the subscription buys unlimited use. There are no date controls. Custom programming and reports are available, and aviation CPAs from our parent company provide an hour of free support. That gets you set up and trained on how to enter flights into the system. You can call us, or you can go simply to flighttaxsystems.com to sign up. I'm Jed Wolcott. Thank you for watching, and that's how it works.